Hey, what's up, my friends? So I've made quite a few videos now where I've made what I call intuitive or empathic prediction videos. And I have a lot uploaded now. And there's some that turned out to be quite accurate. So I wanted to go ahead and just in one video just highlight the ones that were accurate, what I call confirmed or authentic empathic predictions, and just put them in one video, talk about each one for a bit. So I just have it all in one place. So people just have to go through all my videos to find the ones that either haven't occurred yet or just misses, to go through those to find the accurate ones. Yeah, so I'm just going to go over some of the, again, what I call intuitive or empathic predictions that I've made that turned out to be quite accurate, and just highlight them for a bit. I won't go over as much detail for each one as I did in the original video or prediction I made for each one. But I'll put a link to each one, the original video I made, in the notification bar there as well down in the comments. So if anyone, you're curious about each one, or one in particular, you can kind of check that out with more detail. Yeah, so with that being said, here we go. Okay, so please forgive me if I'm looking down. I have my notes here when I uploaded these. But the first one I want to talk about was a video I uploaded on November 3rd of 2021, last year. Made a video just with my phone. Yeah, and please forgive me for some of the earlier videos I had made. The quality really isn't that great. I was still figuring out lighting, and even my focus on my DSLR here, the automatic focus is broken. So this is all with manual focus. So if I turn it just a little bit off, some of those earlier videos are a little blurry. So just a quick note, just please forgive me for some of the low qualities of those videos. But that aside, yeah, November 3rd, I'd made a video where I talked about I've been picking up on a car wreck involving a celebrity. And I made that video making that intuitive empathic prediction. Some kind of car wreck incident involving a high-profile celebrity, someone with name recognition just in the public eye. And then January 21st, it's about just a little under 2 months. There was, in fact, a car wreck involving Arnold Schwarzenegger. That occurred January 21st. It's about a little under 2 months after I made that initial empathic prediction. Now, I didn't get the specific name. I didn't get Arnold Schwarzenegger's name. But I think the fact that I had made that video, picked up on that, made that empathic prediction about a car wreck involving a celebrity less than 2 months before that car wreck with Arnold occurred. I think I went ahead and labeled that as an authentic or an accurate empathic prediction. And I just want to say, just for this video and all the ones I'm going to talk about, I tend to pick up on heavy things. If you follow my videos, you kind of notice that trend, that pattern. I'm praying for those involved who are injured in this car wreck, for mental healing as well as physical. And I'm just deeply grateful, all things considered, that it wasn't worse. I feel like it's appropriate to say that, to mention that. Yeah. But I did upload that video November 3rd, made that empathic prediction. Yeah, so that one turned out to be, well, I didn't get all the specifics of who was involved. I think overall it turned out to be quite accurate for that one. Yeah. And the next video I want to talk about, uploaded a video on January 15th of this year, where I talked about I had picked up on someone's home being raided, some kind of home raid. And I had picked up that it would be a rapper. It's like a rapper's home being raided, and I got the name Brown, last name Brown. And at the time when I made that video, I wasn't quite sure if it was like a bounty hunter raid or police or home invasion. Turned out to be a police raid. So I made that empathic prediction, that video on January 15th, a rapper's home being raided, someone being involved, their last name being Brown. And then on January 26th, about 2 weeks later, the rapper NBA Youngboy, his home was indeed raided by police, as well as 3 friends who were with him at the time. All of them were arrested. And one of his friends' last name was Brown. So there was a rapper's home invaded, raided by police, and someone involved, their last name was Brown. Now, why I picked on the friend's name, last name Brown, and not NBA Youngboy, I don't know. I'm still kind of learning how to connect the who, what, when, where, and how to connect those dots. But again, I'll put that original video where I make that empathic prediction and the notification bar as well down in the comments there. But I think there's enough specifics there. Again, definitely labeled that in accurate, authentic, intuitive, empathic prediction. Yeah, so if you want to check out the original video, I'll put the link there. Yeah. Okay, so the next video that I made, I want to talk about. Made a few videos on this one. January 17th, I uploaded a video. I'm kind of just vague. I was just picking up on something involving a helicopter. Wasn't quite sure the who, what, when, where, the situation, but I just mentioned a helicopter. Then February 24th, uploaded a video where I really started to get more clarity, more details and specifics on it. But I picked up possibly a rescue helicopter, some kind of incident or wreck involving a rescue helicopter in or around a city or urban environment. So I made that video February 24th, put out a tweet as well February 28th. Really similar details that video I put on the 24th. I'm just mentioning a rescue helicopter, some kind of incident, possibly a wreck involving a rescue helicopter in or around a city or urban environment. And if you're interested in this kind of thing, you can follow me at Empath Downloads. That's my Twitter name or handle. I'll try to put that on in the video there if I can figure out that editing. But yeah, I uploaded that video February 24th, and on March 19th, again a little under a month, that did occur. There was a helicopter en route to rescue a trapped motor vehiclist, and there were 6 deputy sheriffs on that helicopter. It was just outside of LA County, so outside of an urban environment. And there was an accident. The helicopter did go down. Now again, there were pretty serious injuries, but all things considered, I'm deeply grateful that it was not worse. I'm just praying for those deputy sheriffs and just everyone involved in that situation. Again, for mental healing from that trauma, as well as physical. But that empathic prediction did turn out to be quite, again, enough specifics there. It's quite accurate. Labeling that one an authentic or accurate, intuitive, empathic prediction as well. So that was from February 24th, a more detailed video, to March 19th. Again, just a little under a month before that occurred. And again, I'll put the link to that original video on the 24th, the notification bar, as well as the comments there. And that video has the article linked to it as well, if you kind of just want to compare my video to what occurred. And then I also kind of connected to that one. I wanted to go ahead and put a link to another video I had made. Didn't really make a specific empathic prediction, but I just talked about what I call empathic download, where I was picking up planes, trains, and automobiles. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of incidents or accidents related to motor vehicles this year. So I'll put the link to that as well. Again, didn't make a specific prediction per se, but just shared that I had picked up on that. I think that turned out to be accurate. We've seen just an oddly high number of incidents and accidents related to planes and car wrecks, and trains even. I just want to go ahead and mention that, kind of tack it on to the empathic prediction video where I picked up on that helicopter wreck with those sheriffs in LA County. Yeah. Okay, so the last video I want to talk about, and probably the single most accurate and just crazy one that I picked up on. I had picked up and accurately predicted an earthquake taking place in Japan. Uploaded a video February 5th where I just mentioned just kind of tectonic activity. Wasn't quite sure where. It was a little hazy at the time. I noticed the US, Australia, Japan. I mentioned Japan in that original video. But then February 25th, I really started to get more details. I talk about a bullet train, some kind of incident involving a bullet train. And then I make a video on March 6th and March 13th. Again, I put the link to the notification bar as well as in the comments. But in those last 2 videos, I really start to kind of connect the dots of the specifics and string it all together. and I picked up and made an empathic prediction about a bullet train in Japan being derailed due to tectonic activity. So I not only made an empathic prediction of an earthquake in Japan, but specific details of this bullet train, or in Japan, a Shinkansen, being derailed due to this earthquake. I even put out a tweet on, I forget the exact date, but I put out, it'll be on there, I put up there, a tweet where I picked up Sendai Prefecture, which is the location of that bullet train, where it was headed when it derailed. And then on March 16th, just 3 days after I uploaded the last video on that, there was indeed a 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Fukushima, Japan, and there was a bullet train headed from Fukushima, Japan to Miyagi, which is inside Sendai Prefecture, I believe, that did derail. Again, there's 70 or so people on that train. They were trapped on there for a few hours, but they were okay. Again, I am praying for mental healing for them. Even though they were physically okay, I'm sure that was a very, very traumatic experience. So I'm just extending well wishes and prayer to the people in Japan, just everyone that experienced that. But that empathic prediction, multiple videos I made on that, turned out to be quite accurate. When you're picking up an earthquake, not only an earthquake and where, but specific details of that earthquake, a bullet train being derailed, where it's going to be derailed. Quite accurate. I would say, while I've labeled all of these authentic or accurate empathic predictions, that one is quite accurate. Again, I'll put the link to those videos in the notification bar as well as the comments. And there should be the article on there as well, detailing the earthquake and the bullet train. So you can watch those empathic predictions and compare it to what occurred. Quite an accurate one for that one. So I think that's most of the ones I wanted to go over. There's some on my Twitter that I've turned out to be accurate that I just didn't make a video on. You can check out some of those as well. Again, those are what I refer to as an intuitive or empathic prediction, where I pick up on things, if you will, before they occur. I know it's different. I know it's a bit out there. I'll be the first to admit. But this has been going on for a while now. I've been picking up on things and seeing it play out in the news, even before I made these videos and recorded these ones. So it's been going on long enough. And when I'm picking up an earthquake, and specifics of an earthquake occurring and where, I feel like I have a spiritual and moral obligation to put this out there. And my hopes is someday I can help people avoid some of these accidents, if not at the very least, give them a prior warning or heads up before they occur. As crazy as that sounds, that's my hope. So those are the ones I wanted to go over. I did forget to mention the one with Japan. I'm working on a video where I kind of just go over that and analyze what I got right, what I got wrong, and just kind of going over my notes, and how I would just to learn myself, but to share that with you guys. So when I finish that video, I'll put the link in the notification bar as well, for that one. Not finished yet, but when it is, I'll put it up there for anyone who might be interested in this kind of thing. And I do want to mention another thing that's been on my radar in a video I'll put a link to. I've been picking up some kind of accident or incident occurring at Coachella. Coachella, the music festival that takes place in Palm Springs, California. Gonna happen here in about a week or so. So I made a video on that. Might make another one. So that one's kind of been on my radar. Clarity not maybe as high as some of these other ones I got right, but high enough, I want to put it out there in case I am, the off chance I am tapping into something real. So you can check that out if you want. It's a weird, stressful time for me. I'm picking up on these things, and I'm watching them happen on the news, but I don't really have eyeballs on this channel yet, so I'm still learning how to get the word out. But until then, I'm just praying for everyone out there, whether it's Coachella, any other things I pick up on. Just praying that people are safe and okay. other than praying and making these videos, I'm not sure what else to do. But yeah. Okay, my friends, I think that's all I wanted to say for this one. Forgive me for a bit rambly. Still learning how to do these videos. Yeah. So again, that's what I refer to as an intuitive or empathic prediction. I will be making those as long as I keep getting them and they turn out to be accurate. I'm also working some more stuff, talking about being an empath, as well as racial equality and diversity. Things that are very important to me, and just spirituality in general. Yeah, I think that's all I have. Just thank you, my friends, for listening. Wherever you are in the world, just be safe, be well. Yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.